What's happening, America? This your boy, Big Brother Heads in the building, representing for Barbershop Sports Radio, man, on Blogtalk Radio. You know how we do every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, on Blogtalk Radio. If you don't know, please get familiar. Shout out to my co-host, Big T, my man Buckle, Bruce, B-Rider Sports Guy, the other guest hosts that hold it down with us every Wednesday night. You know, this is just a little extension of what we do, man. You know, and I'm just going to get a few things off my mind. I'm going to start off with a little hip-hop, man. You know, I was listening to some old school, you know, I was listening to Midnight Marauders by a Tribe Called Quest, you know, listening to a little Far Side, you know, a little bit of everything, man, you know, and I just was like, man, this makes me feel so good. It took me back. It was, you know, a feeling of nostalgia. And I'm saying to myself, why don't I feel like that anymore, man? You know what I'm saying? When I turn on the radio, how come I don't feel like that? Why is my urge to instantly turn it off and put the iPod in? And guess what's on the iPod? What I was just listening to is some more of that, you know? So what happened to hip-hop, man, you know? And I just think to myself, the appreciation of it as an art form has been lost by the masses, you know? They've sold us this microwave music and kept on pushing it and pushing it and pushing it until it was accepted by the masses, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, that's what it is. I mean, if you just keep on showing somebody something long enough, you know, sooner or later they're going to be convinced that it is what it is. I mean, you know, if I took you into the Louvre Museum in Paris, France, and yeah, you might have came there to see the Mona Lisa, you might have came there to see, you know, some of Leonardo da Vinci's other paintings, maybe some Monet's or something like that. But I said, no, check this out. I got this new department. We got grown-ass men that can draw stick figures. It's the new thing. It's what's happening. It's what's hot. Stick figures, baby. And I'm like, what? Stick figures? No, stick figures is what's happening. And you just keep on. Everybody that come in, hey, forget that. Stick figures. We're moving the Mona Lisas down in the basement. If you want that, you got to go look for it. You know what I'm saying? We're moving all that other stuff. That's old. You heard me? We don't do that no more. And next thing you know, stick figures is the hottest thing, man. You know, on the covers of magazines, on the web, people wearing shirts with stick figures. That's just how it go. You know, but I just want to hope that we can get back to some of that appreciation that we had for the true art form, when people was talking about feelings, what was on their mind, not just what they got in their pocket or who they banging or whatever, how gangster they are or whatever. You know, just getting back to some real stuff, that's all, baby. You know what I mean? But that's my little hip-hop rant. Of course, you know, we got the NFL playoffs this weekend. You got the Jets and the Steelers. You got Packers and the Bears. In the first matchup, I definitely kind of favor the Steelers. The Jets kind of got on my nerves, to be honest with you, with all that talking they was doing. Now, they did back it up. I got to give them props on that. But, you know, the Steelers at home, Ben Roethlisberger, you got, you know, Troy Polamalu. True, he's not 100%, but, you know, having him there in the backfield definitely makes a difference and changes the dynamics of that defense. So I'm excited about that, and I just really don't trust Mark Sanchez yet. I mean, he's been protected enough to escape with his pedestrian ability. He has made some nice throws here and there, but I can't put him in the elite status yet, you know what I'm saying? He's a cool little, you know, Mexican quarterback or whatever, but I'm just not sold on it, you know what I mean? But that's just how I feel. Now, going over to the Packers and Bears, you know, I got Trafford John in the backfield, baby. We got House in the backfield, a surgeon. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, you know, we saw him dice up the Atlanta Falcons like a Thanksgiving turkey. It was ridiculous. Talking about that secondary, it was just ridiculous, the throws he was making. You know, and those wide receivers, man, they just get things done. James Jones, Greg Jennings, Donald Driver, the little white dude, man, Jordy, whatever his name. Damn, I can't think of his name right now, but you know who I'm talking about. They get it done, man. They get it done. So I'm loving that. They've kind of developed a little running game with Starks. So, you know, then they got that terrible monster on the other side and Clay Matthews, who's just going to be in Cutler's face. You got, you know, Charles Woodson and a nice little secondary, Nick Collins and them boys back there. I like him. You know, Jay Cutler, on the other hand, he is talented, but he trusts his arm too much. You know what I'm saying? He'll try to throw through 11 men if he thought he could, not thinking he's going to get an interception. That's why I call him Brett Favre Jr. I'm not really impressed. I don't even know the names of the Bears wide receivers, and there's a reason for that. I do a sports show, people. You know what I'm saying? It's not your typical sports show, but if you perform, I know who you are. I'm talking about perform on a high elite level. I know who you are. I don't remember average players, you know, and that's what they got as far as wide receivers are concerned. The dude got Greg Olsen, who is a hell of a tight end. I do know him. He handles his business. He performs at an elite level. But outside of Matt Forte, you know, I'm just not really feeling the Bears in this game. You know what I'm saying? So Packers, all right. And no disrespect to Green Bay's wide receiver out there. I see you, boy. You out there doing it. Next video, I'm gonna remember your name for shizzle. A little bit of tennis, man. You know, you got the Australian Cup going on. Venus, man. My girl had to withdraw. She got injured in the 3rd round of a match. I'm definitely gonna be missing them short skirts. I'm gonna be missing that ass bouncing around. In addition to the tennis ball. That's really what drew me to the game, you know, the asses of the Williams sisters, and I'm just keeping it real. Serena, if you can give me some tights out there, man, and bang that ball, hey, I'm all for it, and I will be there. But Venus, baby, get yourself together. You know, one day you will be on the Barbershop Sports Radio show, and yes, I am talking about your ass right now, but hey, you know, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just a dude, man, you know what I'm saying? But I do, you know, I love you, baby. I respect your game and all of that good stuff. So, good looking, and hope you get together. Outside of that, a little basketball, and then I'm going to wrap it up. 2 key matchups last night. You had the Chicago Bulls going up against the Dallas Mavericks, Nowitzki and them boys. Hey, what can I say? Derrick Rose is a beast. The jump shot is nice. His explosiveness is off the chain. His ability to distribute the ball is also up there, man. It's so nice to see the Bulls winning again. They did put it on Dallas last night. I mean, Dallas kind of hung in there, but, you know, it was just too much Rose. What can I say? So I'm glad to see the Bulls winning because, you know, hey, baby, it's Michael Jordan, baby. You know, anytime the Bulls winning, it's always good. Other key matchup was the Clippers and Blazers. I can't even believe I'm saying Clippers in anything I'm having to talk about basketball. But, you know, they got some young talent there, man. You got Blake Griffin, you got Eric Gordon, you know, you got a couple other cats over there balling. Of course, you know, Baron Davis, the veteran, holding it down. And they've been doing some things, but they was in over their head last night in Portland, man. I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge was just in beast mode, man. Wesley Matthews, same thing, beast mode, man. I mean, I was watching LaMarcus just take Blake Griffin to school last night. Like, look here, young boy, you got a couple more years before you're ready to beast up with me, you know. So I got to give him his props, man. You know, I know they trying to send old boy to the All-Star game. He got a lot of forwards in front of him, though. I mean, the West is just loaded with talent as far as the forwards position is concerned. But, man, he should definitely get some kind of consideration because he has been balling, man. You know, anyways, that's it, man. You know, this is what we do. Just speaking our mind. Barbershopsports.com. Go join up to the community. What's that? Blogtalk Radio. Go to Blogtalk Radio. Follow us, man. Look, we just gonna keep on doing this, man. Getting bigger and better every week. Like my man Big T said, do what you love to do, man. Just do it better than anybody else. And that's what we're gonna be striving to do each and every week, man. Shout out to all my peoples, man. Jumpman, Bostic, J-Star 25, Greg Got Soul, you know, and all my other people. CJ, Barbershop Sports TV, baby. We'll see you next time.